Alright, how are you all doing? Interesting video this for a couple of reasons. If we go into Chrome and what's this about? If we go into Chrome and we type in Gmail news, spell it right, news. 1st of December. Right, here you go. We'll use Forbes. Google are to purge Gmail photos, docs from certain inactive accounts from the 1st of December. Now, we've been talking about this on the channel and we'll just briefly show you this. There's also something else that Google's doing as well. So it's so simple to set up a Gmail account, and when you set up a Gmail account, it's your email basically, but also it lets you subscribe to things like YouTube and all the cloud storage that they have on photo libraries, calendars and docs, everything that Google does, right? But what Google's found is there's millions upon millions, close to, getting close to 1 billion inactive Gmail accounts that basically are taking up cloud storage. So what they've said is, if you've been inactive for more than a year, you've not logged in, you've not had any emails or sent any emails, or you haven't watched any YouTube videos, that type of thing, you have to have a Gmail account that's basically sitting inactive, which is near impossible. If you've got a Gmail account and you're using it as normal, you've nothing to worry about. This is only what you might term, and what we mentioned about people, bigger channels, especially on YouTube. There was a rumour ages ago that people were buying subs, and bigger channels hitting over 2 million subscribers, etc., that maybe had dubious partnerships or big companies behind them. People have talked about it in the past, click farms and things like that. So what these people do in all these places is they make up fake Google accounts and then just subscribe to things, right? But that's a fake account, so that fake account is only used for one thing: subscribing to channels and boosting subscribers, right? So when Google does this on the 1st of December and starts batch deleting all these Gmail accounts that are inactive, it's going to basically make a sizable difference to bigger channels if they have, whether they know they have or they might not know they have, had an impact on someone mass populating their channel with fake subscriptions or subscribers, then that's basically going to come off. And obviously Google's win for this is everyone that it takes away, they're saying it's going to make it safer online, and it's going to free up, mainly it's going to free up the cloud storage. But here's something else Google's doing that maybe you didn't know, and I really like this. It's we'll type it in again so you see it. Add to Google podcasts, right? There it is there, Google Podcasts. Now, to say it's not a popular app is an understatement, hugely popular, Google Podcasts. And basically it's so simple because you load it into your phone, you can download all your music and audio, and it's seamless, integrated to your phone. Brilliant. Probably one of, I'm going to say, one in the top 5 best ever Google apps. But what Google have decided is they're going to dump it. They haven't really said why they're dumping it, just that they are dumping it. So next year, Google Podcasts is a goner. It initially was released at the 18th of June 2018. And the good thing was it was cross-system platform. So Android, iOS, Mac OS, Windows, Chrome OS and the web. And now, see, Google Podcasts is going away. It says, podcasts is just a simple, well-designed, there's no adverts, junk on it. And it's going, in 2024, it's going away. Now, I don't know why Google have decided to do this. There are so many podcast player apps and stuff, but most of them are shockingly bad. So here's one I found, because obviously I had to migrate away. I was worried that I might lose some of my podcasts and stuff. So what I did was, looked around, went on, and there's one there. Check this one out. It's called Pocket Casts. The wee icon's quite cool as well. And when you open it, it comes straight in. It gives sponsored kind of like things up the top here. And that's probably just to help it. Like we pay for profiles, stuff like that. But the good thing about this is that it's free. You log in using your Google, or I think you can log in using, there's another way of logging in, but anyway, you don't have to log in, you can use it unlogged in, and you can search for your new releases in progress. You can discover new, or you can do what I like to do when I'm in the car, is I can download podcasts so that I can listen to them offline. So I'll try and show you how simple that is. If we go to, let's see, can we, well, we go to that one, next step, there. So you find the podcast like that, you scroll down and you want to select one to listen later. So there's one from the 9th of October, and then you just hit download. And now that is downloading when you're on Wi-Fi, so that you can listen to the podcast when you're in the car without using any data, and you're not streaming it. So there you go, it's really quick. If you've seen the Google Podcast sort of thing, it's very similar to that. I would say graphic wise this is nicer because the graphics on it are bigger. This is the Perfecto podcast featuring Paul Oakenfold back in the day. There's the Club Life, so you could get all the good ones. I like music for the car stuff. You've got like a timer so that you can volume boost it, trim the silence. You can also set it for like sleep, just like the other ones, you know, like if you think you're going to fall asleep, set it for playing for half an hour and then it will go off or end the episode. So if you're going to be losing your Google podcasting like me, you really like that, Pocket Casts is a very good one to look at. And like I say, its interface is quite good. It doesn't really put them in, well, it does put them in order of some description, but I guess it takes a bit of time for it to learn what you like to watch or listen. So you can just search in there, like if I search in DJ mix, right, search, and then it'll populate with like, there you go, it's coming up with suggestions and stuff. So why oh why Google have decided to drop their podcast player, I don't know, but as in the big changes coming for YouTube, you know, the main reason that Gmail is doing this purge is because of the cloud storage, but it's going to have a knock-on effect, like I say. So we'll keep an eye on the bigger channels. I think like the super channels and stuff, maybe have something to worry about, because a lot of these super channels have backers that are in the market of sports washing. We'll leave it there. So they want to become the biggest and the greatest through cross-platform promotion. So if they have, like, you can, I'm not saying that guy's doing it, I'm not saying anybody on here's doing it, but after the 1st of December, if you've got 15,000 or 15.6 million subscribers and then suddenly it drops, well, that's a lot of Gmail accounts getting closed, shut down because of being inactive. So it's interesting, isn't it, how they would do that, and obviously that's the logic. That's the logic. Honestly, YouTube these days is crazy, like what it comes up with. But thanks for watching, tuning in. Put up a different video today because there is this coming up. 1st of December is D-Day for Gmail, and then in 2024 your podcasts, I've given you an alternative there. So thanks for watching, folks, and subscribing. As usual, ad revenue is for Macmillan, Help the Heroes and Shelter UK.